Um, I wanted to talk about. Wait a minute. So today I made my own food. I made white rice and beans, and it's already mixed. I made chicken. That was horrible. Chicken, which is pollo guisado in Spanish, and I think it's like parboiled chicken. I don't know what it's called in English, but I got a Reskin potato right there, and I love Reskin potatoes. But yeah, let's get into it and let's talk about this surgery that I'm getting next month. But anyways, I wanted to come on here and basically vent about my situation because I feel like nobody understands, or at least I feel like I'm alone in this situation because ultimately it's a decision that I have to make on my own. But let me get into that. Anyways, what I'm talking about is the surgery that I'm getting. Well, next week I'm supposed to go see my gynecologist to talk about my surgery. And I still have a chance to decide whether I want to get the surgery done to where I'm able to have more kids, or I'm gonna get a surgery. I'm looking that way because I'm like looking for the paper that I had from the doctors to give you the actual name. But basically my surgery has to do with an enlarged uterus. And basically, what is causing me to have an enlarged uterus is um, fibroids. And I've dealt with them all my life, I feel, because I've always been in pain. Ever since I started hitting puberty, I would get really bad cramps, I would bleed. I'm sorry. Um, I would get really bad symptoms, as you can tell from what I'm talking about. Is some, and then the thing is that like what I have is called endometriosis, which a lot of people haven't heard about it. It's like half and half. A lot of people have heard about it because they have it, or they think that they have it, things like that. And then there's half of the people that don't know about it and might have it and don't never been diagnosed with it. The way that I was diagnosed with it, and it's the only way that can be diagnosed, is by getting a laparoscopy, lacrosse. In short, they call it a lap. I don't want to get into all these terms. I suck at these medical terms. But anyways, I found out I had endometriosis, but this is within like a span of like a few years. Like I'm talking about like I went my whole teenage years not knowing there was anything wrong with me because I thought it was just normal. I thought it was just like a normal menstrual period, but it wasn't. I remember walking home from school one time, and I was in so much excruciating pain that I didn't know what was wrong with me. And at the time, my mom was dealing with the same situation, and when she had her surgery done already, my problem is that I'm really young, and I gotta decide whether I wanted to have more kids, or if I want to like get a hysterectomy done and not have any more kids. I only have one, and he's 14. which puts me in that position to where it's like you already raised one child, he's already older. Why would you want to start all over again? But then there's part of me that it's like, oh, I want a baby. Like, I want to raise another child. I want to give my son another sibling, you know? So I'm like torn in between, which is what makes it so difficult to decide what I want to do. And like I was saying, my mom went through it, my sister went through it, which she's older than me. She has four daughters. Wait, why did I say four? She only has three. My mom, my mom's the one that had four daughters. Mm, chicken came out really good. But anyway, put the food right here. I probably got off a subject, off subject a couple of times, but anyways, like I was saying, I'm supposed to see my gynecologist next week. I'm torn in between whether I should get a hysterectomy done or not. Um, it's just so difficult because people like in my family they tell me I have my family. I can't say they're religious because they don't consider themselves religious, but they are Christian and they believe like to have faith and things like that. And although I feel like I have enough faith in things, but I'm also a realist. So it's like I see the realistic side of things, and um, lately, I just want to get the hysterectomy done and over with because of all the symptoms that I do have, and but other than that, like excuse me, I don't know, like it's so difficult to decide what you want to do when you don't know what's gonna happen. Like, what if I do get my what if I do get like a my surgery and just get the I want to say cysts, but they're not cysts. They're fibroids. Um, like, what if I get my surgery done, get the fibroids removed, and I end up getting pregnant? Like, what if that I don't know. Like, it's so difficult. I think about things like that, and but then I think about like I think I already said this. I think about all the symptoms that I get, and it's like I just want to get it over and done with, and like not have to deal with a menstrual every month, and not have to deal with all the pain. Even though the support groups I follow on Facebook, a lot of them complain about things like um like is intercourse gonna be different? Um, they're still in pain. Um, endometriosis is still active and growing. things like that, which they, according to gynecologists or scientific beliefs, they believe that once you're done having a menstrual, that you're no longer getting endometriosis because supposedly the endometriosis come from, and it grows in the endometrium, which is why it's called endometriosis. But according to scientists or doctors, um, once the uterus is removed and you no longer have a menstrual, then you should not be getting scarring from endometriosis, which a lot of people say that's not true. You still get pain, you still get a lot of scarring. And I don't know whether to believe doctors or to believe the people, because my mom had the surgery done and she still deals with a lot of pain, but she has a lot of medical issues as well, and I don't think she has a high pain tolerance. And I'm sorry for this if you see if you see this, mom, but I always felt like she didn't have a high pain tolerance. But I do not take away from the fact that she is in pain. Like, I understand she is in pain. And the reason why I say that she doesn't have a high pain tolerance, because I remember when she was dealing with her situation, I would have the same symptoms and things like that she would be saying, and I would be like quiet about it. I wouldn't tell nobody because I thought it was normal. And especially seeing my mom going through it, I thought it was normal. And you might think, how did you think it was normal when your mom had to get surgery and things like that? I thought it was normal. I don't know. And technically it is, because a lot of women don't know that they have endometriosis. And they walk around dealing with every single symptom possible that you could think of that will pinpoint that they have endometriosis, but they won't know because nobody has told them, like, this is what your menstrual is supposed to look like or feel like. And I don't want to get into much details because I don't know if Facebook allows that. I mean, Facebook, I said YouTube allows that. Excuse me. I keep burping. But I don't know if YouTube allows that. I don't even know if YouTube allows me talking about that right now. Like, as is, because they made up so many rules. And I'm just getting started. I don't know what. I should, like, learn all the rules, but I'll learn as I go, I feel. And pretty much I know some of the basics around it and things like that. But other than that, I don't know the full details of what the rules and regulations are on YouTube when it comes to different topics and what you can and cannot talk about. Because I understand a lot of viewers are kids, but my channel is not for kids, so hopefully they can see that. But anyways, another thing that I'm confused about is that it says that you're supposed to, like, choose whether it's kid friendly or not, and I don't see anywhere where you could put that at. So I'm so confused about that. And again, and what was I gonna say? And another thing is that, like, they choose. I heard that they choose it for, like, if you say it's for adults and they feel like it's for kids, then they're gonna put it in under kids category. And um, I don't know how true that is, but I guess it's true. But I guess I'm, like, depending on that because I don't see where you can choose whether it's for kids or not. But anyways, Moving on. Mm. Red potatoes are so good. Mm. I'm so full. I get full fast. Like, but yeah, I think I made my decision though. Thinking about it, and now that I think about it, I think I wanna get my uterus. I think I wanna remove the fibroids out of my uterus and just keep my uterus and just see where this goes. And obviously, you guys will come with me. You will be with me at every step of the way. Um, I'm hoping that I can blog the day of my surgery when I before I go in and when I come out. And obviously, I'm not gonna be eating for that because when you have surgery, you can't really eat. But hopefully, I can blog that for you guys. And I wanna I wanna know whoever watched the video till the end. I want you guys to leave me a black heart. I love the color black, and my favorite emoji is a black heart. Actually, I love sunflowers, the sunflower emoji, and the black heart emoji. Two of my favorite colors, yellow and black. I love both of those emojis. They're my favorite. So if you watch till the end, you're welcome to leave a sunflower or a black heart. Mm. Well, looks like I'm done eating because I'm full. And I want to know if you guys want to see me blog the day of my surgery. I don't know how much I can put in it in the video, but hopefully I can blog it all. And I'm hoping that you guys enjoy my content and you keep coming back, and that you subscribe to my channel, and that you hit like and share. But anyways, I guess I'll talk to you guys later, and um, we'll come back with more food and more topics to talk about. Bye.